Rugby League Grand Final day at the Sydney Cricket Ground, and there's St George, the minor premiers, lining up at the halfway mark, waiting for Manly, their opponents, to come out. There's Manly, led out by their captain, George Hunter, waiting now for the kick-off. It shouldn't be long. A glorious day of sunshine. There's the kick-off with St George straight onto the attack. The big forwards taking play up towards the Manly goal line, straight up to two. Play restarted with a long one, picked up by Dart. He tries to go through himself. He slips here and goes down on the tackle. Manly still have possession, though, and possession is important in this game. There's Meany, the big forward, bursting through on the left-hand side. Bull comes through after him. Bull dumped down to the ground. Getting slowly to his feet to play the ball. Plays it back again to Mossop. Mossop goes through hard. Runs into Oric, who brings him down. Still Manly play the ball. Back to Bull. Bull at dummy half this time. Lets it out to Mossop standing wide, who tries to burst through. He's tackled by Bath. The St George defence is really good. Daly tries to break through. Now Bull again. Bull going hard and straight. Marked by Carney. Carney races through trying to gain possession, but Manly still have it. Out it goes to Mossop. Mossop puts his head down and goes straight into the St George forwards before he's brought down. Back to Bull, and Bull lets it out again. Out it goes to Hunter. Hunter shoots it out to Dyatt, and Dyatt twists round trying to break through. He's marked by Oric. It's booted back, picked up there by Burke. Burke tries to cut through, straight through the forwards. He's dragged down to the ground by Carney, and Bath, booted through by Bath. Goes right back then to Willie. Willie gets his kick in, a good kick too. Graham races back for it, goes down. It's won by Manly. A good pass out to Dyatt. Dyatt with a little kick here. This is dangerous. Graham racing back to cover the ball with Dyatt flying through after him. Graham does a nice sidestep, another one. Tries to run the ball out. Does over his own line before he's caught. Here's the scrum. Put in by Bugden. Won by Manly. Out it goes. An inside pass then to Hugo, the winger, who came in to make the extra man. Hugo brought down. And he'll play it. A dive pass goes out this time to Burke. On to Hunter. Hunter then it's out to Lloyd. Lloyd runs across field, looking for a reverse movement here after Lennon the hooker, and Lennon is brought down just in from touch. Plays it back to Daly. Daly, the second row, lets it out to Quinnell. Here's a good movement. Quinnell steps in off his right foot, passes inside to Burke. Watch Hunter come racing up trying to get the ball. Hunter takes the ball. There's a second movement here. Watch for it closely. See it? Just a very quick second movement and a penalty kick. A penalty kick goes to St George. Hunter actually grounded the ball just before the line and made a second movement trying to get over. That's Carroll being cautioned by the referee. A penalty to Manly. And another 2 points. Yes, the flags are up. So it's 4 points all in the grand final. 4 all in the grand final. The penalty kick goes to Manly. Now Manly have possession after Mossop. Mossop, the second row forward, puts his head down back to Bull. Bull on to Burke. Burke shoots a long pass to Dart. Dart out to Quinnell. Quinnell lets it out again. Out it goes now to Willie, the fullback, coming up to make the extra man. He's brought down. Back it goes to Dart. Dart shoots a pass out, a reverse pass to Mossop. Mossop lets a nice one out to Burke. Burke on to Quinnell. Quinnell sees an opening here, goes darting through. Is brought down, though. Good tackle brings him down. And he plays the ball quickly. Out it goes now towards Hunter. Hunter can't handle the ball. There's Ritchie inside again to Clay. Clay loses possession. It goes to Mossop. Mossop for Manly. Lets it out to Hugo, the winger. Hugo makes a good run here. He's nicely tackled as Hunter dives in the ball for Manly. He plays it back quickly to Lennon, the hooker. Shoots it out to Burke. Burke onto Dyatt. And Dyatt does a nice little kick here. May go into touch. Here's Graham racing through for it. It beats him, though. A nice kick by pass to Carroll. May have lost possession. Manly have gained possession after Mossop. Mossop lets it out again. But a chance here as St George forwards come up and push him back towards the line. Manly playing it. Hunter gets the ball. Then Lennon dives on it. And Daly. Ball booted through by St George. George still have possession. Out it goes now. Out towards Bath. Bath lets a pass outside on the far side to Bugden. Bugden flies the ball out again. A chance almost in there some time. Here's Burke running through, trying to do a flick pass inside. Kicks. Taken nicely by Willie. A kicking duel in progress. Clay put on side. Tries to go racing through. But Willie takes the ball nicely on the bounce. Kicks again. And back to Willie again. Willie decides to try and run. There's a pass inside here. Manly on the attack. That's Lennon the hooker. Gets a pass inside to Daly. It's loose on the ground, though. Daly now hangs onto the ball. He goes down, plays it again. Manly have a lot of possession here for a long period. Out to Hunter, their captain, and Lockport, who goes bursting through. Gets a pass on the outside, but it goes down with the player. Manly still have it, though. Out to Hunter again. Hunter dummies and tries to go through. Starts a good run. Is nicely tackled, though. Now it goes to Meany. Meany, the biggest man on the field, possibly. Tries to get in for goal. It's a good one. 2 points on the board for Manly. St George leading by 4 down to the ground. Proven moves in. The referee steps in. It's half-time with St George leading by 9 points to 4. The second half with St George leading by 9 points to 4. Hard, tight football here. Out it goes again. Out this time to Smith. Smith racing his way through, looking for an opening. Whips a pass inside, taken nicely by Carroll. Carroll just short of the line is dragged down. Half-time coming up as he tries to crash his way through to Proven. Proven breaks out of a tackle. He's in the clear here. A wonderful chance. This must be a try. Watch Clay come through on the inside. Here comes Clay. Provan finds him with a nice pass, and Clay will go in to score right underneath the posts. Dramatic start of the second half, and St George going to the front now. Clearly in front with a kick to be taken by Harry Bath, and the easiest of kicks for him. Bath will place the ball right in front. There's the kick, straight between the posts, and St George leading quite clearly. St George leading 14 points. Tries to go through himself. Back again by the St George forwards trying to break through. A bad play the ball there by Bath. A penalty to Manly. Here it goes to Mossop. Mossop tries to crash his way through. He's brought down. The St George defence holds. He'll play it back to Bull. Bull standing there. Whips a pass out. Out it goes now to Mossop again. Out to Willie making the extra man here. Willie gets his pass away to Ritchie. Ritchie beautifully tackled right round the ankles though. He'll play the ball. Out it goes to Mossop. Mossop shoots it out to Dart. Dart then onto Hugo. Hugo running through. There's tackle from behind. Throws a long pass back to Burke. Burke can't do much. He's hemmed in there. He'll play the ball. Plays it back now. Out it goes to Mossop. Mossop shoots it out again. Out to Lloyd. Lloyd starts darting his way through. Gets a pass to Cornell. Cornell is tackled straight away by Clay, who came through very quickly. He plays the ball back to Hunter. A one-arm pass out to Mossop. Mossop steps off his right foot trying to cut through. Tackled round the ankles by Provan. Plays it back to Bull again, a dummy half. Bull shoots it out the Manly back line. The Manly back standing almost stock still here until it comes to Cornell. And Cornell starts darting his way through, making a good run. Eventually he's caught, though, dragged down to the ground by Lumsden. Now he'll play the ball. No, a scrum goes down. Bugden moves up to put the ball in the scrum for St George. Won by Manly. A good pass goes out to Dart. Back to Burke again. Burke tries to skirt his way through. Is brought down. Manly still in possession here, but booted through by St George. Picked up by Manly second row forward, Daly. Daly goes bursting over the halfway mark. He's brought down, plays it back to Bull. Bull tries to gain ground, can't do so. Manly still in possession as it goes back to Meany. Meany, the big forward, puts his head down, barges 2 or 3 yards. He's marked there by Brown, plays it back to Bull. Bull out to Mossop. Mossop tries to dart through, but the St George defence is really magnificent. Played out again to Meany. Meany goes through hard, out to Daly. Daly onto Ritchie. Ritchie starts a good run here, steps off his right foot. He's flying towards the St George line. Eventually he's pushed down by Smith. Manly forwards diving in, trying to gain possession. Manly have gained possession again. Now St George have it. It's played back then. Out it goes to Bath. Bath trying to find his winger, does so. Lets it out to Lumsden. Lumsden can't do the restart of play. Short kick again by Burke. This time Mossop goes up high for the ball and takes it nicely. Gets a pass inside to Daly. Daly flying for the line, but the St George defence comes round and the forwards drag him down to the ground. Played back to Bull. Bull shoots it out to Burke. Burke onto Hunter. Hunter tries to straighten up and go through, but he's brought down. Back to Bull again. Bull runs wide, but he's not fast enough. He's wrestled down to the ground. Feeds the ball out at the last moment. Manly still have possession. Manly on the attack again. Out it goes to Dyatt. Dyatt steps in off his right foot, but he's brought down nicely by Provan. Now Burke has it. Burke, the scrum half, goes trying to fight his way through. Can't get through. Plays it back to Bull. Bull shoots it out to Meany. Meany, the big fellow, puts his head down, runs into trouble, though, as Orrock comes at him straight on and head on and drags him down. Played back to Bull. Manly have it again, but they're not gaining much ground. Now Cornell cuts out a man trying to break through. He's eventually dragged down, though, by Smith. Now Willie, the fullback, joins the movement. Lets it out to Cornell again. Cornell playing a good game for Manly. Penetrates 2 or 3 yards before he's dragged down also. Manly have a lot of possession, but they can't do much with it. Now St George, it's won by Manly, though, the scrum. Out it goes to Burke. Burke tries to cut through himself. He's brought down. He gets to his feet, plays it back to Hunter. Hunter onto Mossop. Mossop running wide here, trying to find his winger. Finds Hugo. Hugo's not fast enough. Fifield comes at him and drags him down to the ground. He'll play the ball. Back to Bull. Bull breaks out of one tackle. Lets the ball out. Manly trying to take it through. Booted through by St George this time, though. Coming back, Hugo takes the ball. As he takes it, the whistle goes. It's a penalty kick to Manly. Manly still have possession here. They do the tap penalty. That out across the back line now. Out it goes to Lloyd. Lloyd tries to reverse play. Starts darting his way through. Gets a good kick in. Back it goes now. Right back towards the fullback Graham. Graham does a nice kick here. Kicks through onto Provan. Provan running across here. Dummies and starts to run through himself. He almost scores here. Racing up towards the Manly line. Steps in off his right foot and just short of the line. The ball knocked out of his hands. Bull shoots it out then to Hunter. Hunter starts a good run, propping and stepping back inside again. He can't find a man to pass to. He's brought down. Manly still have it. They're not gaining ground, though. Out it goes to Lloyd. Lloyd is pushed back then, dragged down to the ground. Ryan came in to get him. Now he plays the ball back to Bull. Bull lets it out again to Daly. Daly back to Bull, and Bull lets it out to Meany. But the Manly players are not gaining much ground. Here's a good chance, though, as Dart goes running through, gets a good little kick in here. Graham flying back through the ball, also for St Lugden puts the ball in. It's won by St George. The referee blows his whistle, and a penalty kick goes to Manly. A chance here as Mossop goes bursting through. Let's it out to Burke. Burke will go in here. A nice try by Manly. Their first and only try of the match. Well, he kicks for goal. The flags are up, and St George lead by 24 points to 7. Here's Manly on the attack again as Burke tries to break through, but Graham comes at him, drags him down to the ground. He plays the ball. Out it goes to Daly, onto Mossop. Mossop shoots the pass out to Hunter. Hunter lets a poor pass go there, and the attack breaks down. The referee moves in. Another penalty to Manly. Bull shoots the ball out. Out it goes now to Meany. Meany onto Lloyd. Lloyd is brought down straight away. Plays the ball quickly. Manly trying everything they know, but they can't penetrate here. Burke goes through hard and straight before he's brought down. Back to Meany again. Meany, the big forward, runs into the St George pack, and he's dragged down. Back to Bull, and Bull lets a long pass out. Out to Diet. Diet with a quick pass to Hunter. Hunter tries to flick it out. It's loose on the ground. St George may gain possession. Hunter picks it up again. Out to Quinnell this time. Quinnell trying to burst through. Is brought down. Manly win the scrum again to Hunter. Inside again to Ritchie. Back to Hunter. Hunter's pass goes out, but the player is barreled out of the ground. Now Manly still have it as Lloyd goes straight down the centre. They play the ball, drags it down to the ground. And who has Manly on the attack as Ritchie goes skirting through towards the St George line. An elusive runner. He's pushed down to the ground, may even lose the ball here. He does. Provan steals the ball from him, starts to run through by Daly. Now Manly have possession. Out it goes to Diet. Diet does a little kick. Here's Burke flying through after the ball. He goes up high for it, but taken nicely by Graham. Graham decides to run and starts a very good run. Watch him skirt through here. Here's a chance to score. In fact, there should be a score here. He's going to pass out to his winger, Lumsden. Lumsden takes the ball. Lumsden will go in. No one to touch him now as he claps on the speed, and St George have scored again. Another good try by St George and another good kick by Harry Bath, and St George lead by 31 points to 9, and time is coming up. St George 31, Manly 9, and the match is all over. St George have won. St George are again Rugby League Premiers. St George Rugby League Premiers for 1957. St George captain Ken Carney will come up to receive the shield from the Lord Mayor of Sydney, Alderman Jensen. You'll notice that the players have changed their jumpers. That is traditional of grand final football. Many of the St George players now have Manly jumpers on, and vice versa. Now the St George players take the shield and traditionally run round the field and wind up this Rugby League